Hi, my name is Christi. I'm one of the founders of SeeMe Beauty, and today I'd like to share with you something that's part of my beauty routine, and it's also something that's part of my relaxation ritual before I go to bed every night, and it's lymphatic drainage and facial massage. Why is this important to do? So lymph is a fluid that we all have in our bodies. It contains white blood cells and it bathes our tissues and keeps us healthy. But what we don't like is when it builds up in our face, especially under our eyes, and makes us look puffy. So, there are techniques you can do to alleviate some of this, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. Now, this is something you can do with your hands, but I like to use a simple tool called a jade roller. These are easy to find in your drugstore. You can find them online. But jade is nice because it's cooling and it's smooth and it feels really good as you go through the techniques. I also find when I use a tool versus my hands, I'm a little bit more deliberate and I do a better job taking my time and going through the steps, and I think I get a better result. So when you do a lymphatic drainage facial massage, you want to start with a clean face, because whatever's on your face as you're massaging, you're going to be driving it into the skin. So what better way to start than to apply your serum or moisturizer? And of course, I like to use the SeeMe serum. I've already applied it to my whole face and neck area so that while I'm doing my massage, I'm driving all the goodies in the SeeMe complex into my skin. And you really need to get these actives into your skin for them to do the best job in helping you have the best skin quality possible. So before we get started, I just want to explain the drainage points that we're going to be focusing on. So we have lymph nodes all over our body, but we're going to be focusing today on the ones right in front of our ears and right here in the clavicle area. So the idea is we want to move this fluid that has built up through the course of the day. We want to move the fluid to these drainage points so that they can be absorbed back into the body and exit the body. So I'm going to get started with the neck area. So what you want to do is you want to get right up under the jawline and you want to roll slowly down the neck. And you can do it as many times as you like. I like to do it 10 times. And then you slowly move across the neck, making sure you cover the entire neck area. This is both helping drain that fluid into the drainage point, but it's also firming and relaxing the muscles in the neck area. You want to get right up under the chin and slowly go down. You can use as much pressure as you like. The more I've done it over the years, I find I like quite a firm pressure. I feel like I can feel like I'm moving that fluid. And I really enjoy that sensation. So you want to, slowly cover the entire neck area. After the neck area, we move on to the jawline. So, the jaw is something as we get older, we really worry about because things start to sag and aren't as firm as they used to be. And this can really help with that. So what you want to do is you want to start right in the middle of the chin, and you want to roll up to these drainage points by the ear and then down. So we're always moving the fluid out and down. So continuing on the jawline, out and down, out and down. And then on to the other side, out and down. And it feels really good too. I can just kind of feel the tension leaving as I'm doing this. Okay. After we're done with the jawline, we're going to move on to the lips. The lips are important. As we age, they tend to thin. We get the lip lines. So I find that the facial massage can really help with that. So I can't talk while I'm doing it though, because I have to kind of purse my lips. But then you start in the center of the lips and you go out to that drainage point. So I'm going to purse my lips and do it a few times on each side to demonstrate. And again, you can do it as many times as you like. I like to do it at least 10 times, but for the video, I'll speed it up a little bit. And you really don't want to rush through this. You want to take your time and really concentrate on moving that fluid to the drainage points. Now, after you do the tops of your lips, I like to do my upper lip area. This is a particular area of concern for me. As I get older, I've really started noticing these lip lines. And so I feel like this really helps drive the actives into my skin, but also relax those muscles so that the wrinkles are less visible. So you want to use the small side of the roller and get up under your nose. And again, you want to just move that fluid out and to the drainage point. Another tip for lip lines is I recommend to almost anyone, like, try not to use straws. First of all, they're bad for the environment, but when you use a straw, you're pursing your lips and you're using those muscles and letting those wrinkles kind of set in. So I try to drink without a straw whenever possible. So moving to the other side. Again, we're just moving the fluids and massaging the muscles as we roll. Okay, so after I do the upper lip, I do the cheekbone area. And so I go back to the big side of my roller and get right up against the bridge of the nose and go out to the drainage point. This exercise actually helps firm, the cheek area, and it can help like lift, and it can help with these muscles or these creases that we get along the side of our nose and mouth. So this is an important area to stimulate and massage. And then we do the other side, of course. Okay, the next exercise is actually my favorite because I tend to get puffiness under my eyes, and it's gotten worse as I've gotten older, but I find this really helps. So again, I go back to the small side of my jade roller and I get up under the eye and I just, again, out to the drainage point. I tend to spend longer on the eye area because it's my favorite and it's where I feel like I get the most benefit. So 10 times each on each side. And then we move on to the brow. And when we do the brows, we actually start right here in the center between our eyebrows where we can get our 11s. So this really helps with that. So not only are we, again, trying to move this fluid, the lymph, and drain, we're actually massaging and relaxing. And you know how Botox works? Like, basically, it is a toxin that is injected and it actually paralyzes the muscles. So this is similar but different and less invasive. Instead of paralyzing the muscles, we're basically relaxing them. And I usually feel like I look much more rested and I feel like my expression lines are less. So all of the tension I've carried throughout the day, sometimes I can still see it in my face. And this just really relaxes that and feels great. So the last area of the face is actually the forehead, and the same idea. Start in the middle, go out and down, moving the fluid to the drainage points. And then the other side. You can actually do this laying in bed. I do that a lot. If I forget to do it at night, sometimes I do it in the morning while I'm sipping my coffee. It's just a great way to end or start the day. But but usually I like to do it at night because it puts me in the right frame of mind to go to sleep. And as I said, I've already put my serum on, and when I'm done, then I usually put on my Sweet Dreams night cream to kind of seal all that in, and then I'm relaxed and ready to go to sleep. So I hope you enjoyed that and learned something, and I hope you'll give it a try. I do think it really benefits both my skin and my relaxation. So I hope you'll try it. Thank you. Bye.